art in its purest form is not about money, not about fame or recognition. You know, it is about becoming. eh? It is an intimate dialogue between the self and the unseen, where every brushstroke, every note, or even every word is an act of self-discovery. You know, practicing art is a sacred process of growth, a way to meet yourself through creation rather than through external validation. It is not about being good. It is about being honest. And that is being honest with yourself, being honest with your emotions, and being honest with your existence. You know, when you practice art for material rewards, you limit it to performance. But when you practice it for your soul, then you turn it into transformation. You know, art teaches patience. It teaches presence and vulnerability. It allows you to express what words cannot, to translate emotions into movement, into sound or even image. You know, through it, you witness your evolution in real time. Each piece you create carries fragments of who you are, what you felt, and how you grew. You know, art becomes a mirror. You begin to see your fears, your desires, and your hidden truth reflected in your creations. And now, over time, you learn to embrace imperfection because creation itself is imperfect. You know, the goal is not mastery, but authenticity. To practice art is to stay in conversation with life, continuously reshaping and being reshaped by it. You know, psychologically, engaging in art activates the deeper layers of the mind. That is the subconscious, where emotions and suppressed thoughts reside. You know, it provides a channel for release, for integration and emotional regulation. Art making reduces anxiety. It quiets overthinking, and it allows creativity to bridge the logical and the emotional aspects of the brain. It is a form of self-therapy, not because it fixes you, but because it allows you to exist fully. In creating, you learn acceptance. Acceptance of your chaos, your beauty, and your contradictions. You know, spiritually, art is the soul speaking through form. It transcends skill and technique. It is divine communication. You know, every time you create, you align with the universal force of creation itself. You become a co-creator with life, channeling energy into something that did not exist before. You know, this act of creation expands consciousness, connecting you to something larger than yourself. In short, practicing art is not about reaching perfection or recognition. It is about deepening your humanity. It is a return to self, a reminder that creation is a birthright, not for profit, but for presence. You know, when you create, you don't just make art, you become art that is alive, evolving, and infinitely growing. My people, heal. Heal.